Hello everybody, my name is Antoine and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Italy. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, it's been about a week since I've actually even last uploaded a video at all, so I kind of don't remember exactly what we were doing. I know there's like, a whole thing with our spheres and people are trying to always take everybody from us, but we still got a ton of unemployed people. Still like, what is that, like 40,000 almost? Like 30,000? Yeah, just about 32,000 people. Where are they mostly unemployed? Mostly in Rhone. Provence. Those provinces that we took from the French. And, they should fill up eventually. We have a lot of money, so I guess we're going to upgrade as many factories as we possibly can. And France is getting completely... Who occupies Paris right now? Nobody. But who is occupying Paris? I can't tell, but it's probably the fascist if I had to take a guess. I don't know, there's fascists and reactionaries kind of splitting the country in half. There's a small 3-stack of French troops. Do they even have an army anymore? They have 25 brigades. I don't know where they all are, but they're not beating up these armies up here. So they're probably in like the middle of nowhere. Belarus. I mean, do I care about Belarus? I mean, I do kind of. But it's just so I can get Lithuania into the United Baltic Duchy, and I can't do that unless I attack Germany, and that doesn't really seem like it's going to be happening anytime soon. So who are we prioritizing right now? Switzerland, I feel like we can kind of just drop off. Czechoslovakia. I'm assuming Belgium's friendly? They are, so we'll just ban their embassy. And drop them down at least a little bit. Uzbekistan, we'll just keep them at 50 just so we can increase some of the opinion if we need to in the future. Congo Free State. Sweden's only a cordial, and Sweden I don't think is going to stay in 8th place for long. No, maybe Sweden will actually keep that. So we got Kazakhstan. You are this guy. You have a population of, it was like 500,000, right? That's 218,000. You got coal, but other than that, I don't really care about you too much, so I think we're just going to let you just kind of drop off the face of the earth. We don't care if we lose you to the United States. Turkmenistan I did care about. They had like what, 1 million people? No, they had 200,000, but I think they had oil. Yeah, they have oil, so we do want to keep them in our sphere. We'll ban the United States. Spend like 1 point there. Uzbekistan had the 1.1 million. Switzerland, Spain, Lithuania. I mean, Lithuania might lose it. Leave our spear. So I don't want to do that. Hungary is getting very close to Belgium. There's just too many countries to kind of have to, deal with. So we'll just kind of get points in. Do we need Ukraine? Is anybody putting points in the Ukraine right now? Yes, Sweden is, but they're at really a cordial, so we can kind of drop them off for at least a little bit of time. Czechoslovakia, we can just kind of drop them. We will intervene immediately. Like, why does Japan just want random people in Europe? I feel like they should just kind of focus on their own. Like, just focus on Asia. Look, you got this guy, you got here, you can have Russia maybe. They could all go in your sphere. Actually, can we get Russia, or are they still too big? Well, we can just see if anybody has points into them. No, everybody's at 0, so I'm assuming Russia is just too big to sphere. So Uzbekistan's fine. Turkmenistan's fine. You I didn't care about. Didn't care about that guy. And that should just get him off the list completely, because we're not putting any points into him. Yeah, Switzerland's fine. Crimea, I think we can just ban the Japanese. Put 1 point into them. If anything, I would actually like to incorporate Crimea into the Ukraine, but I don't know if there's a way I can actually do that. I mean, I could just, do it to the console, but it'd just be so much easier just under Ukraine influence. But they don't actually accept the Tatars in the Ukraine, so probably wouldn't be a great idea. Argentina I didn't care about. Yeah, so I guess Crimea can just drop off. Lithuania, we need to put a little bit of points into you. We need to put points in these guys. Drop Spain and drop Turkmenistan at the moment. We just need to get both these to 65 and ban Japan from Lithuania. And then here we have to ban the Belgians. It looks like they're just going to stop putting points to them because they know they're going to get banned before they can actually remove them from our sphere. And there we go. So that should be fine. Romania is no longer... God damn it, everybody. You really need to stop this. Just let people stay in my sphere. I don't get what's so hard about that. Increasing opinion of the German... What's this? The French... Fascist. Okay, so France has gone fascist. They're still being kind of occupied by reactionaries and stuff. But all the rebels that were part of the French fascist movement, I think, do just become soldiers. Yeah, so they have 26 brigades now. Aren't they very, very strong? Who else? There's somebody else in here that I was looking at. Ukraine. It was Turkmenistan, right? Also, Germany's at war with Persia. What is this a war over? Demand Khorasan, which is... Okay, I've actually never seen Afghanistan expand before, so this might be very, very interesting. The British might get involved. So there might be a German-British war happening very, very soon. And that would actually be good for us. Actually, it's surprisingly, Britain is not even trying to focus on anything that I'm doing. Which is nice. It's nice that the British are just kind of staying out of my way. So I don't need to worry about them at all. So we got all the army techs until 1919. So, you know, we're fine there. We got all the research techs we do. The industry techs are mostly all done. I think we're going to get the... Yeah, throughput... Yeah, we'll get, you know, some electricity. I feel like that would be a good thing to have. Czechoslovakia. Crimea. Kazakhstan. We want to just ban the Japanese. It would be nice if I was the only great power. I mean, it's not possible for me to be the only great power, but it would just be very, very nice. Turkmenistan will just be able to ban the Germans. Ban Germany. There we go. So that's going well. Where's Romania? It's not even showing up in the list. Oh, no, there it is. They're at 65. We'll secularize. I feel like Romania, we need Romania. They're a big country. We should show the responsibility. They have a decent army as well. They have about 100,000 troops. They have, you know, they have almost 3 million people in the country. I mean, they don't have a lot of really good resources. They have a bit of coal, but other than that... Oh, we can also build some tanks. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Also, can we march our troops through this territory? We can. If we march through Romania, we can. So we're just going to send a brigade. We are just going to send a brigade into Hungary. Deal with that railroad problem they have, because they only have a 7 stack, somehow. But we can now build tanks, which is important, because that should remove our engineers. We don't need the engineers anymore. Because they have siege value, I believe. Siege 1, attack 16, and defense 8. As opposed to the engineers that are 3, 8, 17. I mean, that's a lot of siege. But it's, you know, much higher attack. Reconnaissance 4, that replaces the horse. How about we just don't remove the engineers? We'll just put tanks in every army. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 European armies. You can just go up here. So can we build 11 tanks? So that's 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there we go. So we'll build tanks there. How many African armies did we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I believe we can build 6 tanks in... No, we can build 3 tanks in Africa. But we'll get started on those tanks. Who actually makes tanks? I know we don't. Trade, armor. It's on automate. No, I just want to buy like 64 tanks. Who builds the tanks though? Oh, nobody actually builds tanks. So I don't think this will actually get bought at all because there is just no tanks to build. So what we should do then is we should build the tank factories, right? Wait, what are we at? We're at Cordial. How the hell did this happen? Belgium, you bastard. Okay, so we're we're gonna get definitely Romania in our sphere. We're allied to both these people. Yeah, Iron's all right. Like, we're allied to so many people that it's wonderful. I think Poland's under German influence, which is not surprising. Free trade, absolutely. Still, this adds up to more than 100%, so who knows how that works out. So I guess we need to build tank factories, but we can't build factories under the socialist government, which is still weird. I don't know why we can't. But we should build tanks. Can I build factories in other countries to maybe build tanks? And then, like, Yugoslavia, can I build factories here? Allows for... I mean, I'm your overlord. I should be allowed just to build factories where the hell I please. But I guess not. So, Bulgaria, you're going to become our tank producer. Also, Bulgaria's not allied to us. Why are you not allied? Too many alliances. Our cost is belly. Can they attack us? They can't for some reason. They don't want to be our friend, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't. So now people are going to try to take the Congo from us. We cannot, allow that to happen. Germany's getting more people in their sphere, which is not surprising. Got Dagestan in their sphere. Okay. Support the movement of the Italian prohibition. Nah. No, we won't support that. Spread the word. It's too risky. What is this? The cause of freedom. An opportunity arises to spread democracy to a neighboring state. We were discovered. Oh no. So we're not going to be able to put democracy back in France. Well, that's fine. If they want to be a communist dictatorship or fascist dictatorship, then by all means. I mean, are they really building up their army? We're at 32 brigades. Galicia's no longer a sphere. I don't even know what button I pressed. I just hate all the small countries. Galicia should be in our sphere. Put points in them. Romania. Let's put like 1, add the sphere. Argentina. I just want these countries like off of the list. I mean, I could rule them from my own sphere, but that costs an infamy, and there's no reason for me to do that. Jacobin rebels in... Where is your army, Yugoslavia? Like, they just lost their army? What? How did that happen? Okay, well... They had like 100,000 troops, did they not? Like... In sphere... Wait, they're not our satellite anymore. Wait a s... How are they not a satellite of our country anymore? That... Did I press a button that made them independent? I don't remember doing that. I mean, we're neutral to them now. What the hell happened? How is Yugoslavia not in our sphere? Yugoslavia. I mean, they're still in our sphere too, but they're not in our sphere. They're neutral, but they show up on the sphere. Did the game just like break? What the hell happened? Yugoslavia, are you okay, man? I mean, I see there's some Jacobin rebels in your country. What the hell? Bulgaria, you should be my ally. They won't ally me though. Well, this is dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Belarus will ban the Japanese. We'll put like 1 point into them, I guess. Anybody else we need to really worry about? But like, how did they leave our sphere? Or how did they leave satellite status? They didn't become a great power. They're not even a secondary power. So something's happened. And I don't know what. Czechoslovakia we need to put points into. Yugoslavia we definitely need to put points into. Here we can ban Sweden. Drop points a little bit. Galicia. I mean, do I care about Galicia that much? No, they have oil. They actually have 2 things of oil and they're very, very highly worked. So, yeah, we definitely need to put points into them. Other than that, Belarus will drop. Becoming a free state will drop. But I don't know. Yugoslavia. What the hell, man? What the hell? And they're still in our sphere too, so I'm assuming the game just like broke or something. I wonder if I reload the game, it will just, if it'll fix it. I don't know. You know what? Let's try it. We'll save the game and we'll reload it. Just see if maybe that'll fix the Yugoslavian issue. Because they shouldn't have left our satellite status. But I'm assuming they're probably just independent. Yeah, they're just independent now. Really no reason for that, but they just are. So that's dumb. Oh, and it's also fixed it that now they're not also in our sphere. Well, that's good. What the hell? Yugoslavia? And Belarus or Bulgaria might actually attack you for their cores. Does Greece have cores on you too? Oh, so we can build airplanes, which is nice. And there's what, 11 troops of... We can build planes, but can we actually build planes? I don't want those North American planes being built, but... Build army, get rid of these planes. I'm assuming planes are being built. Right? Like, are there... That's his tanks. Do planes also need tanks to build? That doesn't really seem like that makes sense. They need airplanes. Oh, well, a lot of these are... Oh, yeah, they also need the tanks built first. So how about we just cancel that? Like there. And we'll build more planes, because I think planes will actually be built. But it says they all need tanks. No, there we go. We're building some planes. So who's building the planes? They are... German. Oh, we still have a huge supply. We have 114 planes that I guess we've just always had. Which is nice. Still nobody's building any tanks. It's 1915 and there's no tanks at all. Which is a little bit disappointing. How have you taken casualties? Are you just missing armies? I guess so. That's odd. We'll just finish out all the industrial techs. And can we build dreadnoughts yet? I don't even remember if we can. Oh, we should have been doing this a while then. Build navy dreadnoughts. We can build 3 at a time. So let's get rid of battleships. It's going to tank our well, actually, we'll just build like 3. How much do they cost per points? They're 60. These are 50. Yeah. So let's just destroy all the battleships. It's going to tank our military score because right now we are getting 437 points from our navy, and that is going to drop like a rock as soon as I hit on pause because we're going to get rid of all of these ships. Sorry, battleships. I mean, I love ya, but we need dreadnoughts. They're just better, I'm pretty sure. Dreadnoughts are 7188. Yeah, and they're faster. They have higher firing range. There we go. Can we build more level 5 naval bases? If you can do that, that'd be great. Actually, how long do these take to build anyway? Build Navy, they take 150 days. So actually, they're not that... They don't take that long. Only a few months. They need steamer convoys and telephones. Are we buying telephones? Steamer convoy. Really, we don't have steamer convoys on just automatically stockpile? And telephones are here. I'm assuming telephones are being made. Yeah, they're being made by... A lot of them are being made. And we'll just buy telephones. But I do think that this is going to be the end of this video, so thanks very much for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, please thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.